Someone said let's pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't see, they on repeat, they like oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. Pumping off and out, I'm local. Pumping off the circle beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, man, big up yourself, man. Big up the whole Metric community. Everyone inside, man. You know we got news all the time. Come on, man. You know I'm always bringing you the news. I'm always showing up. I'm always here, man. Rasmus Hojlund reaches agreement with Napoli. Obviously, we need Napoli to reach an agreement with United, which is very close. I'm going to get into it all. Anthony news. It's going bananas. We've had some Mainoo talk that Mainoo's going to go. Palava, Bruno to Saudi, more links. We're going to get into all of it, bro. Let me start off how I started off in the morning. Listen, this was how it started off in the day. There was an advanced talks. It was very close to joining. This was all earlier on. It's an important day. They want it to be done in a few hours, blah, blah, blah. That's what was getting said all morning. So I already knew. I already had an idea that today might be a solidified day because it was being said by everyone. Matteo Moretto, he's the geezer that works with Fabrizio Romano. So he knows a lot of things. He knows his stuff. And he said earlier, very close, Hojlund is to join in Napoli. Negotiations between the clubs are ongoing with a loan with an option to buy that can become an obligation under certain conditions. Napoli want to close the deal in the next few hours. And then obviously we've had Fabrizio just come out literally just now, and say this. And then I'll show you about the personal terms and all that as well. Negotiations between Napoli and Manchester United are at final stages on loan deal with buy option clause to become mandatory. Talks underway with Rasmus Hojlund and his camp over personal terms again today, with Napoli and Antonio Conte pushing to get it done. So this is more or less done, bro. Remember, with Napoli and Man United, it's just literally, we've already said, you've got a buy option, but if you play him a certain amount of games or do certain things, it's going to turn into a solidified obligation anyway. So that seems like it's certified. And then I've got the reports. I'm going to show you now that basically it's turning into he's agreed. Look at that. DiMarzio's come out. DiMarzio's been kind of good for this whole Hojlund thing. He's Italian-based, and he's come out and said, look, Rasmus Hojlund has already agreed his salary with Rasmus Hojlund and Napoli has reached a basic agreement regarding his salary. Progress has also been made in negotiation between the clubs. So it's very close to happening, man. He's reached an agreement with them, and that's all we're waiting for, really, is for him to turn around and reach an agreement. Fabrizio came out the other day and said he was sitting there having thoughts. He was saying, if Lukaku's injured, once Lukaku's good back, what's going to happen then? Am I still going to be able to play? They've got a next striker there as well, Lorento something as well. So obviously they've gave him what he wants. They've told him what he needs to hear, and he understands it now. And he's there, man. So he's agreed with him. He's agreed a basic regarding his salary. All it is the clubs, mate. And I'll show you what's holding it up with the clubs. This is what it was. For those that don't know, let me show you that right now. I think it was Sean Connolly that broke it down today. And he was proper good with all of this Hojlund stuff. Let me show you. We got all this Kobe news as well. We got news galore, man. Don't worry, man. This is why it took a bit long. Look at this. So this is all the stuff. This is him breaking it down. And it says Rasmus Hojlund is set for a season-long loan to Napoli, costing them around $4 million to Man United. Hojlund and Man United prefer a permanent move, which Napoli will consider if KPIs, which are key preference indicators, are the reasons for the hold-ups. So key preference indicators, so certain things that they both want involved. Man United might want certain things involved to make the move permanent. Remember what happened with Sancho? Chelsea done some fugaziness and they just opted out of that, paid $5 million, and they got out of there. So they're probably trying to avoid that happening again and saying, you know what? We're going to put in certain things in there to make it solidified that he goes. Potential permanent fee, 33 to 38 million, as United aims to balance the books for Hojlund. Hojlund, I think it was like 42 million or something that we had to that's the most we can lose on PSR. his book value is about 42 million or something like that. So 33 to 38, we're still losing, but it's not as much as it could be. So yeah, man, it seems like it's 30, man. It's a season-long loan to Napoli, costing them about 4 million. So we're getting a 4 million for no reason, just for Hojlund being there, because he's not going to play anyway. I've been telling you about Hojlund. This geezer is 6th choice when it comes to striker. He's 6th choice. We got Sesko, Xerxes, and Bumo, Cunha, and then we got Mason Mount as a 9, false 9. That's what Ruben's doing there. So I can't see it happening for Hojlund, man. Good on him though. He's a Man United supporter. He held it down. He chilled out, and he just said, yo, if I'm going to leave, make it an obligation. I don't want to sit around after the World Cup, be sitting, where am I going to go, blah, blah, blah. I want to go and play for the badge. You can go out there, link up with McTominay, and then we see where it goes from there, man. But they've reached an agreement. That is the most positive thing about today, man, that he's reached an agreement. Obviously, there's bare needs to talk about. I'm going to get into all of them as well, but that's the main thing. Rasmus Hojlund has already agreed his salary with Napoli. Yeah, he's agreed his salary. I see some other people are talking about the deal might be done. It's not done yet, but it looks like it's very close if you look at it. You understand? Negotiations between Napoli and Man United are final stages. Final stages means it's very close to being done. You might as well say it's done. Literally, that is here we go soon. That's the next stage. The next stage after this is here we go. Final stages. So the next stage is here we go. Literally. Talks are underway with Hojlund and his camp over personal terms again, blah, blah, blah. Napoli and Conte are pushing to get it done. They need a striker. They've been playing some different players up there. They need a striker. So that's pattern for them, man. That's good on them, man. It's good on Hojlund because you weren't going to play with Ruben, man. Let's be real. He's 6th choice striker. It is where it is, bro. So come on, man. Big up Hojlund, man. I hope he gets it. I hope it goes true for him and he still makes the World Cup and it becomes obligated anyway because he knows it's long, innit? Trying to come back here. They don't want you. It is where it is, bro. So big up him. Let me get a few of these. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. Like and subscribe if you're new. We're always here for you, lot, man. Like and subscribe. Big up, Mets. That's what we get. Here we go on the stream. Yeah, we could. This is what I'm saying. If he just said this 9 minutes ago, Fabrizio Romano, then, boy, anything can happen while we're in here. I'm going to be on here for an hour. So we'll see. We don't want you anymore, Rasmus Hojlund. Yes, Metch. Hope you are well. Fulham was so deflating. It's probably making me start to question Amrin now, especially with him trying to force Bruno in the midfield when it clearly doesn't work. Yeah, it was a mad game still, man, but it's crazy because it's like, I know he got a lot wrong that day, yesterday, 100%. I was at the game, I watched it. I got a vlog out for you, look. Go and watch the vlog, guys. I've got a Matchday vlog on my channel. It's just came out a few hours back. Go and watch the vlog as well. The algorithm's going mad. It's going mad slow. But yeah, 100% I'm with you. Even I was praying it because, bro, you can't have Mason Mount and Fernandez in midfield. Like, bro, he had a stinker. Fernandez had a stinker of a game, mate. You could have gave Mainoo a little bit of minutes, at least a 15, 20 minutes. But the fact that he hasn't played no minutes this season is a bit tricky. It's a bit meaty still, I'll be real. But it is where it is, man. It is where it is. Who's this? We lose every week. You're nothing special. We lose every week. We didn't even lose, though. This is what I'm saying. It feels like a loss, but we didn't even lose. We didn't even lose, brother. It's crazy, though, but it feels like it, though, differently, man. But yeah, man, we're getting bombs left, right, and centre, man. Rasmus Hojlund, this is the main thing about him. Let me show you some more stuff. We've got Anthony. This has just come out about Anthony. Look at that, 21 minutes ago. Up until now, Betis have been unable to match United's preference for Anthony. They do not want to do another straight loan. They want a permanent element attached to any deal. So far, Betis have proposed creative loans. So up until now, so what does that mean? Does that mean that they're about to, they're actually going to do an obligation now? Because we do not want another straight loan. They want a permanent element attached to the deal. We want something permanent. What is the point of letting them go for a year to come back and be in the same position next year? It doesn't make no sense. It really doesn't make no sense. And then we've got this about Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes is seriously considering an offer from Al Ittihad and has not made his decision yet. So, boy, I don't know how true this is. Every day, look, let me tell you something. I'm going to be real with you, yeah? Because I do this every day. This bring you the new stuff. I kind of understand how it works now. Whenever something happens on the pitch, Bruno's had a stinker. We're going to go and put Bruno's name all over the journalists. Every journalist wakes up. How can I get paid today? How can I sell newspapers? I'm going to talk about Bruno Fernandes because he had a stinker yesterday. Everyone's talking about the midfield. It's not working. This is the best time to put out there. Saudi won him. You're going to go on his page, click on the article, read it, he gets money. Who else isn't being played? Who else can I make money from right now that isn't really doing anything? Kobe Mainoo. I'm going to go out there and say, he wants a new contract. We can't give it to him. So he might leave this week, blah, blah, blah. This is what we're dealing with, mate. This is what journalism is. So my man done a whole article, Chris Wheeler. Look at this whole article. Let's go through it, yeah? About Kobe Mainoo, yeah? Kobe Mainoo considering options. Even Ben Jacobs tapped in. He's considering options, blah, 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 yeah? Cool. Kobe Mainoo has 3 options. Attempt to basically replace Bruno, wait for a potential manager change if Amrin doesn't work out, or consider leaving his boyhood club. The latter is a real possibility. That is, consider leaving his boyhood club. So that's what he said, right? Then watch this. Kobe Mainoo's situation is closely being monitored by the top 10 clubs, Premier League, blah, blah, blah. And then look at this. He goes, it seems unlikely that Mainoo will follow Garnacho and Hojlund out of Old Trafford in what remains of this window. There can still be a bright future in him. So what is the story about then? You've done a whole story saying Kobe Mainoo might consider the latter. That means leaving the club. Consider leaving the boy club. And in the end of it, you've ended by saying, I don't think he's going to follow Garnacho or Hojlund, etc. And then he says, it seems unlikely that Mainoo will follow Garnacho and Hojlund out of Old Trafford in what remains this window. So what was the point of all that story then? What was the point of that? This is what I'm trying to say to you lot. They wake up in the morning and they say, how can I get a story today? How can I get money? How can I get paid? Kobe Mainoo, he's not playing. He's an academy prospect. Every single person, all the Man United fans love him. I'm going to make a story, do a whole article. What are we going to do? Click the article to read about it. As soon as you click about it, they get money straight away. That's the situation. Future up in the air. Didn't play against Fulham. Set to start against Grisby. He's guessing. He is guessing because he said Onana's going to start. He came out and said Onana's set to start and Onana didn't even start. So this guy just chats shit, man. This is what they do. A lot of them just come with stuff to make you lot think. They just do it at the right time. It's basically right time. That's it. When can I put this out? Oh, Bayern Days had a stinker against Arsenal. All right, what am I going to do then? I'm going to go out there and say Onana's going to start the next game. Easy. It's easy stuff. It's easy, man. This is what they're dealing with. Let me show you. Look at this. Look at this. Look. What's this? What's this? Where is it? Onana has travelled with the squad to Fulham after missing out on Arsenal. Blah, blah, blah. All together. Lemons. Onana expected to stay. Where is it? He put an article out and he said Onana is to start. Onana is going to start against everything. And Onana never even started. See what I'm saying? These geezers just guess, man. A lot of them just guess. Okay, cool. What's this now? Matteo Moretto, who is very reliable. He works with Fabrizio Romano. He's come out and said this after he said that yesterday, that it's very close. He said this yesterday. Hojlund is very close to joining Napoli. And now he's got agreement close between Napoli and Man United for a loan with option to buy that becomes mandatory. Negotiations well underway with the player as well. Approval very near. So Rasmus Hojlund's already said, yeah, I don't mind coming to Napoli. I'm cool with it. But obviously, the clubs are just still going over ones and twos. So we'll see what happens, man. But you know me, I don't do clickbait, man. Here we go soon, man. He's already agreed his salary with Napoli. It's agreed. The Marzio broke the news. Bam, bam, bam. And then you got your Fabrizios and that saying what they're saying. So we'll see, man. Do you understand? We'll see what happens. Let me get a few of these comments, man, and we get into it. Unless Amrin did what he did to make a point to the United board that we need more players. Maybe so. Who knows, man? Get this throw at my club. I fucking hate Bruno. Fuck you, no. It's onto him. Ivan Bruno's not a midfielder. There's a 10. For me, I'd sell Bruno now. I feel the team needs to find a new identity, and Bruno, unfortunately, can't be the only main guy anymore. He was good when he had no one, but you would need to move him on. Bro, my thing is, Amrin's moving a bit mad when you're saying that Mainoo and Bruno have to be fighting for the same position, but you're never going to bench Bruno. If we're chasing the game, you won't bench Bruno, and we'll understand that. If we're drawing the game, you're not going to bench Bruno because you're going to say he creates the most chances. I need him on the pitch. So when is Mainoo ever going to get a game then? What? Grimsby, is that it? Is that the level that he's at now? It's a bit mad still. That's the only thing I look at him and I go, it's a bit mad. It is a bit crazy. Mainoo is not going to go. I feel like if they want to sell him, they would have done so. Mainoo ain't going nowhere. He loves Manchester United. Come on, he don't want to go nowhere, bro. It's just not working out now, and it's a story to say, but he ain't going nowhere. I believe he's not going nowhere. I'm a big Bruno fan, but at the point, I think we should just cash in on him. He's been dropping stinker after stinker recently. On my days, I don't care if he's a 10 or an 8. He's a GA merchant, does not control games. He's petulant and loses possession left, right, and centre. I don't care if you were the best player in the 5th place United team. Strong words, man. Rasmus Hojlund has agreed move. That's done, man. That's more or less done. You could just say done deal. If it's that close, that Fabrizio was saying that, and then you got the boy coming out and saying it as well, who is Matteo Moretta, he's reliable, bro. Like I said, he works with Fabrizio Romano, so more time their news together is 30. But Matteo Moretta saying the same thing, you might as well say it's done. Real talk. I should have just said done deal in the thumbnail. It's that close. You get me? And I came on before Fabrizio even said anything, you know. I came on just by seeing that the thing. Look at this now. What's this? Sam C's come out and said a little bomber. Look, we're getting bombers galore on this stream, you know. BA bombers on this stream, This is the metric community. Make sure you hit the like button, my peoples, man. How we only got 13 likes and we got more people in the chat. Come on, my peoples, man. No haterade today. Get the likes up, my peoples. So let's say hypothetically, you spelled that one there wrong, but it's calm. We sat and who's available and repeat the cycle, get out again. I have no fan of practice like Bruno Fernandes. I love Man United is one thing, but he needs to play football. 100%. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you. What's the news of Belieber? Did we really bid 110 million? I showed that on the last stream. I don't know how true it is, but I'll show you that in a minute as well. Don't worry about that. I got you. Amran wants to play more possession, plays football. Bruno isn't that guy. If I was Mainoo, after Amran's comments, I'd be looking for a move away. And Mainoo's better at possession as well. But I think because Bruno creates chances, he knows it's his only hope. Do you know what I'm saying? Of getting some crunch. But let's look at this bomber, though, that from Sam C. Look at this. Anthony is pushing to leave Man United this summer, and he looks for a fresh start away from Old Trafford. We already know that, so that's not really a bomber. But let's move down. Real Betis are making efforts to secure another loan deal for the winger, having already shown interest in recent weeks. Man United, however, are currently focused on finding a permanent solution. We would much prefer to sell him than loan him. Again, as it stands, there's no openness from United to allow Anthony. Bro, he just said the same thing that the Sky Sports guy said about an hour ago, bro. Look at this. Is that not the same thing? Read that with me and tell me if this is not the same thing that he just said. Up until now, Betis have been unable to match United's preference for Anthony. They do not want to do another straight loan. They want a permanent element attached to the deal. So far, Betis have proposed creating loans. What is the difference between that Sky Sports CF said at, I'll show you the exact time, because I can be the journalist then. That's why I've always said about that Sam C guy. I don't really take him serious. I just think he's good when it comes to leaks with Man United, like the Premier League leaks, like who's going to play who does Man United play for their first 5 games. He's good for stuff like that. But, bro, this is what he's saying about the Napoli stuff. About Anthony. Where's the Anthony stuff? Sorry, that's Napoli. He said the Anthony stuff. What? When did he say the Anthony stuff? But anyways, look, I'll go back to where we got it from. Look, we got that here, and this came out at 6:35, bro. 6:35, and then this geezer's just come out just now and acted like he's telling us something that we don't even know 10 minutes ago. He just said the same thing the man said in Sky Sports. I could have just came out and said this. I've got some hidden information. This is the information. So I don't know, man. But yeah, it's the same thing basically. United ain't gonna let him leave on no loan. We've known that for the whole window. If we was gonna let him leave on a loan, he would have been gone the first week of the window. The whole reason it's only heating up now is because they've been waiting to try get him on a straight loan at the end of the window. So this is not no news, bro. Like, he's not breaking no news. Literally, it's nothing new. So yeah, man, it's the final stages, man. I think this one's gonna be a here we go probably today, you know. Probably today. And I showed you lot as well. Like I said, a lot of these Italian guys that I don't really rate as well, they've been getting this stuff right. Because look, the Marzio and that have been saying this. Yo, today, look at the date. Monday's meant to be a big day, a few hours, etc. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, man, it's been happening. It's brewing. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens with Rasmus Hojlund and stuff. But I think it's gonna be a here we go. I might as well say it's more or less done. I'll be real with you. He's agreed personal terms. it's getting closer and closer. You might as well just call it that. Big up. What's his name though? Rasmus though. Just the way that he's handled himself. He ain't gone out there and done nothing cheeky. You saw how Garnacho when that was moving. Man's talking about freedom and Sancho's and that. Like, he didn't do none of that. He just said, bro, obligation, and I'll leave, bro. I just don't want to go and come back and be part of the bomb squad. That's it, bro. Simple as that. Bomba, we want a thing. We want a permanent sell. Anthony Santos, no more loans. And we need to start trusting Kobe. I know Bruno is one of our best players, but if he's dropping a stinker as a manager, you have to sub him off. Bruno Fernandes is serious. Yeah, I've seen this. He's considering this Saudi thing. Has not made this. I think that's gas, Charlie. I think that's rubbish. Man. It's so easy to make a story right now on Bruno or Kobe. They're the easiest two. Bruno had a stinker, and everyone's sitting there. He should go. Why is he still here? He's stopping us from getting Belieber. And Kobe is not playing. You could wake up tomorrow and just easily just make these stories up. It's so easy, man. I could be a journalist, you know. I swear to you, I could be a journalist. It's so easy, bro. Yeah, I swear to you. I think some of these journalists are not even journalists like that. They just look at other journalists. As soon as they say something, they say it straight away, and then they act like it's them. Come on, man. It's not serious. But we get in a midfielder. We ain't got no links to a midfielder. Let me show you the Belieber stuff that came out. The last thing that came out about Belieber, because someone asked me about Belieber in here. Did we really bid 110 million? Yeah, what's the news about Belieber? This is what came out about Belieber. I think it was yesterday, but obviously I was at the game, so I didn't get to bring it to you lot. Let me show you what came out about Belieber. We've got all this stuff about Mainoo. This irrelevant stuff. I don't think Mainoo goes anywhere, guys. I'll tell you that for free. We had all this stuff about Bruno Fernandes, Saudi. He keeps getting linked to Saudi. This is the stuff about Belieber. Look, imagine Man United submitted a 90 million plus 20 on Belieber. How can Brighton reject that? What journalist says this? What journalist tells you about a bid that happened and then says, how can they reject that? That doesn't make no sense. That's like us talking. That's like us putting it out. That's like me saying it. Imagine we bid 90 million plus 20 for Belieber. How the hell can Brighton not accept that? I would say something like that on Twitter. Not him, not a journalist. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Obviously, he broke the Belieber news, so we give him the benefit of doubt, but we ain't heard that from nowhere else. We had this geezer. I don't know who this is. Brighton's 115 million valuation of Belieber saw Man United cool their interest in him, but they could return before the transfer window closes. So I don't know, bruv. The Belieber thing just getting thrown about. It's crazy. We had a few other news, etc. as well. Garnacho to Chelsea, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, the main thing here is Hojlund has agreed his salary with Napoli. I came on because of this. Because DiMarzio's been good, this thing. He's usually rubbish. And for the Sancho stuff, he was whack. He was saying that they made an 18 million bid for Sancho, which wasn't true. He was moving mad. But now, he's being kind of good. I ain't going to lie to you. DiMarzio's coming good. Rasmus is a real one. Didn't cause any drama, and he's also helping the club. Exactly. Just keep it moving, no problem, bro. And he's probably going to go out there and smash it. De Bruyne is behind him. McTominay. Come on, bro. They got a little setup over there. They just won the league. They got a good team. I reckon he'll do well. It's going to piss off fans real time when he does not go to Saudi. 50% of the fan base are already mad at Bruno for choosing United over money. And which is mad. When you actually think about it, what you just said, look at that last line of what you just said. Choosing United over money. He chose United over money, but everyone's still pissing him. The man chose United. He chose to be at the club, but yeah, he's going for, like, he had a stinker. Like, you get it? I know he had a stinker in the final, etc. But, bruv, it is what it is, isn't it? They want people that's going to play for Man United that want to be here. He's saying he wants to be here, and he's chose to be here over taking money. So what can we really say to him? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's a weird one. So the bid isn't real. I don't believe it anyway. I think we are going for him next season. Yeah, that's what I think. I think when Casemiro goes, we go for him. Right now, we just need a replacement that can do a job. Because, yeah, exactly. Non-existence, bro. Exactly that. At least Wan-Bissaka and McTominay were professional and gave it all on the pitch. They chose careers over money as well. Nah, bro. I don't know about that. They chose careers over money. Because who offered them more money? Who offered them more money? What do you mean? Wan-Bissaka chose his career over money. What are you talking about? I don't know who offered them money. Bruno got offered a life-changing money. Saudi said they'll pay anything to get him. That's different. Wan-Bissaka and McTominay, Yeah, they gave it all in the pitch. I remember that. Yeah, the first line's cool, but not they chose the career over money though, because I don't think they got offered anything. It's not like Wan-Bissaka had a bid and they told him, "Yo, we'll triple your wages somewhere," and he said no. You know what I mean? They never got put in that position there. Bruno isn't going anyways. Our captain, I think Amra needs him to be the voice of the reason when things like yesterday happen. Yeah. Conor Gallagher, all my days, Man United. Nah. I see Conor Gallagher. They won him at Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace won him. Fully respect to Bruno done for us, but the way he reacted to penalty. No, 100%. Listen, I've got a Matchday vlog. You look, go watch the vlog, bro. They're going mad at him. Everyone's going mad. Even when he got fouled, the way he fouled, it was like he got shot. Even the referee gave the free kick, but the way he just fell on the floor, everyone's like, get up, man. Stop moaning. Like, the whole fans. Watch the Matchday vlog, my people. Trust me, it's there. Yeah? I've just posted it up. Fully respect what Bruno has done. Yeah, I respect Bruno as well, man. But if he goes, he goes. If he don't, he don't. I'm on that pelt. I don't really mind. He's going to help with the motivation and be a leader of the team. But I don't think any of the Bruno stuff is even true. I'll be real with you lot. Exactly. Yeah, there wasn't no money thing. There wasn't no money motivated thing where they've left because and said they never had no bid from Saudi. Yeah. Why not Diego Leon is better than Dorgu? I don't know, man. I don't know if Diego Leon's ready like that, man. I don't know. What I was trying to say was Wan-Bissaka and McTominay were professionals on the pitch and never created drama off the pitch. Yeah, 100%. That's right. Yeah, I get you. 100%. No more flicks. I want proper players. He threw Mount around like he was a bag of rice. Bruv, you know what's crazy? No one in the stadium even knew that was a penalty or even knew what was going on. See, when they said VAR check, we sat there and said, who's that for? Because the ball was just in our box. Lenny Yoro just cleared it. So I was thinking, oh my God, did it hit Lenny Yoro's hand or something? No one knew. We're playing for about 5 minutes or something, bro. The ball came to our box. Lenny Yoro stopped it and then kicked it out. We're like, rah, what is that? And then we clocked. Well, everyone's like, wait, it's the corner. It has to be. So no one even knew, bro. And then now I'm watching it. I watched it on Match of the Day. And I think we were lucky to get that penalty. Let's be real. That is lucky because that happens every game. Every game that happens. And it usually will be like, we will be the first team to concede that. You get it? And then it will never happen again. Remember when it happened to Rodri? Hojlund pulled Rodri and then he just dropped, fainted it, and he got a penalty for that. Do you remember that one? And then it never happened again. So it's like, we always fall to them ones. Like Bayern did the other day with Arsenal. They let that be a goal, so he's not strong enough. And then Brentford, the same thing happened to them. And then you see what happened? They cancelled out the goal. It's crazy, bruv. Cancelled out the goal for Brentford. So it's mad. At least Diego Leon can cross to Sesko. We ain't seen Diego Leon cross though, Joseph. You know what I'm saying? I know we're all reactionary. This is what happens when we watch a game and we watch the players. Dorgu had a stinker. Ahmad had a stinker. And Mbumo had a stinker. You know what I'm saying? Like, now people are saying Ahmad's better than Mbumo. Why did we buy Mbumo? People are saying Dorgu's a scrub. Bruno should go. I get it. This is what happens, isn't it? But Man United, we want to win games. You get it? But, bro, I think we just need to relax a bit. We're all dissing everyone. Everyone's shit now. It's crazy. Honestly, I don't even think it was a penalty. Yeah, it wasn't, man. And when I saw their goal, that could have got ruled. Sorry, our goal, that could have got ruled out. Our goal could have got ruled out. That little push on Bassi, mate, they might have just done that to get even as well. They could have said, you know what? We might cause controversy with this penalty that we brought back. Let's cancel that out and say 1-1. Leave it as that. But they didn't. So it's madness. It's madness. Can we score 60 goals this season? Mate, I don't know, man. But it's just the first 2 games, man. This is what I'm saying. Anything can happen. We all left the Arsenal game happy. If we get Belieber, we're going to finish in the top 4, top 6. Everyone was saying this. We're going to finish in the top 6. We're gassed. We was all happy. Now, we're going to finish 15th again, blah, blah. It's just everyone, it's reactionary, man. It is what it is. You cannot pick someone up and throw them aside. I've not seen a clearer penalty. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it still. That was a straight pen. Man was playing WWE in the pitch. This new little thing where everyone just throws everyone and blocks people off. Arsenal started it and just messed up the league because everyone's doing it now. Sesko still not. Yeah, Dorgu Dorgu wouldn't send it to him at all. Dorgu was not passing to him. But remember, they've been playing so much in training with Mount up top. Cunha, Mount, and Mbumo, they don't header the ball. All three of them. So that's who they're playing with. That's the rotation that they're doing up front. You don't cross the ball in for them. Do you understand? You don't cross the ball in for them, man. So I get it. Football's a man's game. Mount is built like yeah. And Mbumo delivering that corner that they got. Bruv, you see the one that he done for Maguire as well. And Mbumo's different. He done the same thing for Maguire and we should have scored that one as well. Close. And Mbumo's different with these deliveries. I think most fans are just reactionary. We used to be patient with the manager. We literally only 2 games out of 38. We do need a midfielder. Lamens in. I think Lamens will get done as well. Amrin is right to be questioned. 29 games, played 28 points attained. There's Neil Warnock levels of rubbish. 100%. It is rubbish, I'll be real. We're lucky to have at least 1 point. Yeah, Metric community, if you like and subscribe. Big up yourself, gamer, man. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. Come on, man. I just came in to break you lot the news, man. Rasmus Hojlund is looking promising that he's going. He's agreed the salary with Napoli. Fabrizio's come out with a little bomber and said what he said. You know what I mean? Hojlund is more or less done. And then Matteo Moretto, who's told us yesterday, which I missed because I was at the game, said Rasmus Hojlund is very close to joining Napoli. Negotiations between the clubs are ongoing with a loan, and he's come out just now and said this. I'm going to translate it because I can't talk Italian. Agreement close between Napoli and Man United for a loan with an option to buy that becomes mandatory. He works with Fabrizio, so sometimes he gets it first. He'll put something out first, then Fabrizio put it out after. But Fabrizio never acts him because they work together. I think he just, I don't know, man, but he never acts him. And obviously Fabrizio just came out as well just before we came on and said it's like the final stages. So that's a here we go away, mate. I think the next stage is here we go. Literally, it's here we go. If he's agreed the personal terms, Man United and Napoli are cool. We've already said what we're saying. I think the next stage is going to be a here we go. That's the only thing it can be. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. You get me? It's been building up. And yeah, man, like I said, man, I wish the best for him, man. I'm not one of them guys, like a lot of the fan bases, when they always go, so when Rasmus Hojlund scores now or something, you're going to say, look, we could have dealt with Rasmus Hojlund. Amrin's unhappy, bro. Just let Rasmus Hojlund go there, smash it, and do what he's doing. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do this revisionism every single time that someone scores. We go and do a revisionism. Amrin must be upset with himself because of this and that. No, bro. Just Rasmus Hojlund, all the best for you. I hope, boom, boom, boom. That's it, literally. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens with that, man. We'll see what happens with this Rasmus. For those that don't know, I've dropped the vlog, man. Go and watch the vlog. This is the vlog right here. It's on my channel, so make sure you go and watch the vlog, yeah? I'm going to leave it there. I just came to break the news. I'm going to watch the Newcastle and Liverpool game. So love my peoples. Make sure you go and watch the vlog. It's on my channel now, the whole Fulham vlog. I love my peoples. I'll see you in a bit, man. Everyone have a good day. I hope we get it here.
Some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mofos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.